Welcome to the Kelly Patrick Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's episode, I am joined by the Derby City MMA boxing team. We have head boxing coach Josh Sachs. Josh, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if you guys could put these as close to as you can to the mouth there, that would be great. Thank you.
Gotcha.
We have Josh. Josh, you have been with Derby City for how long?
7 years.
7 years. Okay. How does one become a boxing coach?
I boxed. I boxed amateur boxing.
Where did you box amateur?
In California, San Francisco.
Okay.
Fought in the gloves out there 1 year, and I fought amateur MMA, Indiana, California, and Oregon.
Okay.
And I just basically started teaching boxing as soon as I was able to. My coach was like, "Oh, you should run a class over here," so I ran a class, and then I got a job of doing it somewhere else. Then I moved to New York and taught some boxing, mostly like cardio boxing, stuff like that, and had privates and had some people who sparred and were trying to fight. And then right when I moved back to Louisville, the boxing coach there had quit or something, and I just went in to train jiu-jitsu basically, and they were like, "Oh, we need a boxing coach." So
Okay. Great. We've got a couple fighters here in studio with us. We have Cam. How are you, Cam?
Good, how are you?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You've got an upcoming fight.
Yep, Nationals, the 13th.
Okay. If you could you introduce yourself to the Kelly Patrick Show audience? What age did you start boxing? What other sports did you play growing up? What's your story?
All right, so I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I graduated from Butler back in 2014. I actually started fighting. It started off in the Army, so it's a little unorthodox. We did this thing called pancration, where it's slaps to the face and punches to the body, and then just jujitsu. And I ended up being pretty good at it. And then I was like, I should do this, but I don't like the rolling part of it. I just want to box. So a few times I would come home and just show up to Derby City and box for fun. And then over time, it just slowly got serious. I started taking it more serious. And then I met Josh and the rest of the crew. And then here we are today.
Okay. Any other sports background? You play any sports growing up?
Yeah, I played football
Butler?
Ed Butler.
Okay. What position were you?
I played running back, return
Okay.
punts and kickoffs, a lot of
Okay.
special team stuff.
Okay.
this guy
Athletic
can run.
athleticism position.
Yeah. I like to run. That's my thing. So it translated over to boxing.
You like to run long distance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the menu last year, hour and 26 minutes
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
for 13.2. So yeah, it's started running when I was younger. I ran a little bit cross country in middle school, and then a little bit in high school, and then running transfers over to boxing.
Okay. We also have in studio with us. We have Lee. Lee, how are you today?
Doing good.
Appreciate you coming on. You have an upcoming fight also.
Mm-hmm. The fight on this Saturday, the 6th, and then Nationals on the 13th.
Okay. So a couple big fights for you coming up. Could you introduce yourself to the Kelly Patrick Show audience? Where are you from? Did you play any sports growing up?
I'm from Louisville. I didn't really touch sports till probably high school. Then my first sport was actually like actual sport was boxing. Started when I was 16, and then I kind of moved over to playing baseball and wrestling
Okay.
while I was in school.
So you played a little bit of baseball and wrestled a little bit in high school. What school did you go to?
I went to Western.
Okay.
Shably. Um,
How old are you?
I'm 20. I
Okay.
just turned 20 in June.
Okay. All right. So
We've been together for 4 years.
Yeah.
now. Yeah, it's cool. Big transformation. He was 310 pounds.
Holy shit! I wouldn't
Yeah,
expected
I
that.
was pretty big.
How much do you weigh now?
Yesterday I weighed in 65.7.
That's crazy.
How much did you wrestle at?
So I was on a wrestling plan. I was supposed to get down to 170 probably like 2 years ago, but I wrestled like 285.
Okay.
But like it didn't ever feel like I was 285 because I was short and I kind of got like a small person structure. So it was just kind of like I was just fat, trying to wrestle those big guys all the time.
What prompted you to get into the sport of boxing?
I was fat.
I hope I would like to think that the majority of the country, when they get fat, that they're like, well, time to box. But I don't think that that's the most typical. So how did that become your journey?
It's like I say it's like three parts. I just always, as a little kid, envisioned myself like doing something like doing something I can get glory in. Like I was always like obsessed with like fighting people or being some type of fighter when I grew older. Um, or like being in the military, just something like. And then the second one, um, my friend used to train at Core with Coach Jarvis, and
Mm.
he's a great coach, but he was a great coach. R.I.P. Jarvis. But he
Certainly one of the better boxing coaches in the history of
Yeah.
Louisville.
He was so cool too.
Abdul Jarvis out there at Core. I saw him not long before he passed
Yeah, we did
over
too.
at House of Warrior, and he seemed to be doing all right.
yeah, but I remember he was like, "Oh, I started boxing. I'm getting right." I was like, "Yo, I want to box. Like, where you boxing at?" And he'll always like gatekeep where he went, like all the time. He's like, "No, my coach is too good for you, bro. You're not gonna be able to get my coach." So like, just being petty.
Are people like that with boxing, kind of?
I don't.
I haven't met anybody that
I've
had to say
never
that.
met
that's a
anybody
weird
else
move.
Yeah,
that was
it's a
just
weird.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
But so like I was already trying to lose weight. I was at my heaviest at the time, and I used to walk like 3 miles to Planet Fitness like every day to go work out, and then I would walk back home. But like I wasn't seeing no like real um progress because my diet was still bad. I didn't really know anything about fitness. And then one night I was just like, forget him. I'm gonna find my own gym. And then I seen Derby City, but like Derby City only like promoted their MMA. So I was like, dang, I really want to box, but I guess I'll just stop in. So I came in one day, and then um I met Coach Josh, and then it was kind of like a click like that, and I was just like, yeah, I'm doing this. So I was in there 4 hours a day,
Yep.
every day.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
and sweatshirt and sweatpants.
Yeah.
Sweatshirt, sweatpants every day.
It was crazy. I didn't. This he probably gets sick of me telling the story, but like I didn't see his arm for a year and a half or
Yeah.
something. Like I never saw
You're
him
always all covered up.
always
always.
covered up. And I walked in, I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and it was like a naked lady or something. Where I kind of was like,
All right.
You can see his
Whoa,
arm.
It took me a
his
while.
arm's
to
over
wear a
there or whatever.
t-shirt.
I was like, dang, yeah.
Everywhere I went, I wore a t-shirt. Oh, well, everywhere I went, I wore a sweatshirt. and
'Cause you were fat?
sweatpants. Yeah, like I didn't like the way my body looked, so I was just like, I'm not doing that. But then, like over time, like a year and a half in, I started like seeing like good progress. I started like not only I was still fat, I was still I was built crazy still, but I was still built crazy. But like boxing just gave me that like confidence. Um,
What do you mean built crazy? How tall are you?
I'm 5'11", but like
Now,
Do you have a
couple
long?
years
Do
ago,
you have a
yeah.
long reach? Now that you've thinned out, you're about how you should be.
yeah,
Probably.
like
Yeah,
I got
okay,
pretty
okay.
long
I see.
reach,
I see.
but like I had like man boobs. My stomach was like
Oh, I
all
see,
out.
I see.
Like I was just built like a what is it? A melted ice cream cone.
I
Like,
see. I see.
so I like, but boxing really gave me that confidence to walk around with a shirt and my shirt off, like no matter what. And I think it like really boxing really gave me a different type of confidence. Like um even when I'm just out and about, like at a gas station now, people be like, one time someone like literally asked me, "Do I box?" Because it was like you just walk around with like that type of confidence that you can do whatever you want, and like even like within I'm in a fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi, but like I love them dudes. Before I joined, I always thought like, dang, they're so cool and like they hold themselves to a high standard and they just walk around with confidence. And like last week, one of the older brothers, uh, our advisor was just like, dang Lee, like you carry yourself like you're outside the pack, like you're just your own self, like you got like you're too cool, like you too confident in yourself. So like I really thank boxing for giving me that, and I wouldn't say I'm like overly confident in myself. I just kind of do what I do.
But you can at least do something when you can at least box. You
Yeah,
can at
like
least do something.
I
So
I
it gives
know
you
like
one thing to feel good about at least.
yeah, like when people like talk crazy to me, I'm like I don't really care. I don't take it to heart. Like I wrestle and box. That's all I need.
Sure.
We train hard too, so the average person's not training hard.
Yeah, every day.
You guys follow. I don't know, maybe Olympic boxing or professional boxing much?
Yes.
Professional
Yeah,
a lot.
Okay. In the modern era, who's the best boxer ever?
Modern.
Like
I'm 42 years old, so maybe in my lifetime, who do you think it would be?
um
I'm a huge Lomachenko fan.
Are you? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Difficult to argue with that.
Yes.
yeah, he's
Amateur
good.
and professional.
Correct.
Very accomplished.
Right. I
The Matrix.
that's right. I dissect his fights. I watched pretty much every fight he's ever had, even down to his amateur fights. I'm just fascinated. Like you can ask Josh. I'm fascinated with like the Russian school of boxing. I watch that on YouTube a lot. The footwork, the movement. That fascinates me about boxing. And then not only that, when I was my last deployment, I was in Europe, so I had the privilege to train with a guy named Andre over in Poland, and he was a Belarusian, so the same Russian background of boxing. So I was able to dissect some of that and put it in my game and brought it back to the states.
That's Soviet system.
That's right.
Like that.
Yeah, Cam can move like that too. He doesn't bounce the whole time, but he's got the Lomachenko step,
Right.
fade out, take angles, get behind you. He's got good feet.
Other than Lomachenko, I would say
I know it's so hard because there's so
Yeah,
many different
there's so many
people.
good people
And there's so many weight classes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I
what's
like
his
this-
name? Inoue.
in a
Like,
way.
yeah.
the monster.
Yeah. So if you're
Inoue is
talking
pretty
actual
sick.
pound for pound greatest, you
Yeah.
know.
I'm a big Crawford fan. A big Bud. Crawford
Okay,
fan,
yeah, that's a big one coming up,
Yeah.
right? Who's going to win that?
Canelo.
Canelo.
I think Crawford's gonna win.
Yeah.
Yep.
So tell me about the weight class, and let's talk about actual size and stuff for that matchup, because Crawford's going up,
Yep.
Yep.
right? So what's it going to be fought at?
I don't know what that.
68.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it's
okay.
68, yeah.
Canelo's fought, I think, as high as 175.
Yeah.
I
against Bivol, and then got no. That was a 68 fight,
He
wasn't it?
fight
No, he
Kovalev
fought-
No, it
at
was 75.
75.
75.
Yeah, he fought Bivol
He
at
went up there one
75.
time,
beat?
came back.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was 2022.
So he's only fought once at 175.
Yes, he tried to
Okay.
go up, and then he went right back to 168.
Okay.
Yeah, he
So the
picked the wrong guy.
168 will be the highest Crawford's ever fought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lee, you're predicting Canelo. Why?
I feel like a jump from 147 all the way to 68 is too much,
Okay.
especially after one fight at 54. And he didn't look that good at 54 and he was getting hit. Another reason, like Canelo is typically like a smaller fighter at 168. Yet he's still winning like all these fights. And he's not like knocking him out, he's like skillfully beating them. So I think if he gets someone like Crawford who doesn't punch hard like his last opponents, isn't slicker than his last opponents, and I just feel like Canelo's seeing everything that Crawford can offer.
Canelo's been around for a long time.
Right.
He's,
Yeah.
he,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, he
crazy.
he lost to Floyd when he was 23.
He's
He's like,
tons of experience.
Tons of
Yeah.
He's
experience.
seen it all. Nothing that Bud's gonna do is something he hasn't already seen before.
And he's so good at like keeping calm. Like nothing's gonna get him out of character.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
I think Bud has the it factor though. He's the underdog. He's coming up, and I just think he has something special. Like he can adapt. He does different stuff every fight. I think he's stronger than his weight class. I think he's a physical dude. I mean, it could go either way, but I'm thinking Bud
who's going to be the favorite?
Canelo.
Canelo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
The
of
whole
size.
country of Mexico and
Okay.
half America.
Yeah.
He's like the face of boxing.
Yeah, for sure.
He's the golden boy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Canelo's pretty marketable, though.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sorry. I mean, Bud's pretty
Oh, yeah.
marketable.
Compared.
Canelo is the golden boy,
Yeah.
but Bud's Crawford's pretty marketable. I
Yeah,
think,
I
right?
mean, seems like a cool. I like him because he just seems like a dude you could hang out with.
Right.
Right. He's like down to earth. Omaha is probably not that different from Louisville.
Okay.
Where he's not like a Vegas guy or Houston guy, or he's from like a small town. So I feel like he seems approachable. He seems cool, which is kind of why I'm a fan.
Stylistically, how would you describe him? He kind of throws sometimes he'll throw his rear punch almost like he's throwing it like a jab,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Like he's got like a weird.
Yeah.
Like he can switch stances and
Yeah, he
just throw
switches.
both power from both hands.
Mhm.
So at least who did he fight at 154, Lee?
I don't know. Some
Who was it?
Some European.
Yeah.
dude.
Okay. Okay.
It gave me. He didn't
But-
look that great.
If you didn't look that
Yeah.
okay, okay, interesting. So this is a big money fight. He's jumping up. Weight classes do matter. That reminds me of Loma against Rigondeaux
Yes,
because Rigondeaux came up quite a bit. That didn't serve him well.
at all.
Yeah.
No, right?
I
That
like
did-
Rigondeaux too.
Oh,
He's-
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's good.
sure. Stylistically,
Yeah.
Loma made
from a
Rigondeaux
boxing
quit on us.
coach's perspective, maybe not from the casual fan.
Yeah, for sure. He's not exciting to the average.
You know he's
person.
fighting like bare knuckle now, right?
Is he? That
Rigondeaux?
sucks.
Yeah,
Is he?
yeah.
What?
I always
That's-
feel
that
like-
shouldn't even be fair, bro. It shouldn't even be allowed.
I
bro.
know, but it signifies that he's on his last. Like he needs money, and
Yeah.
you know, I always think it's a bummer when like a really good boxer or a really good MMA guy is doing the bare knuckle. It's like, oh, you're trying to get one last payday, and you're gonna go out with 2 broken hands and broken orbital or something. But
He made Rigondeaux quit on the stool.
yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't look good in that fight at all.
Loma did.
Loma, right?
Yeah, yeah. Who do you guys think? Did you guys watch Lara against Canelo? Anyone?
Yeah,
Was
Okay.
that the last?
That was in no. He
Oh.
fought another Cuban more recently. Um,
Lara's Cuban.
Canelo. Yeah, Lara is the Cuban, the southpaw Cuban that
Oh, okay.
Canelo beat years ago. I don't know.
What's his first name? Arislandi.
Arislandi
Oh,
Lara.
okay.
Ruslan, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
don't know
but
why I thought
he
he
has
was
like
like
a real Cuban style southpaw, real like slick, difficult to hit,
Yeah.
a lot of volume. But so he connected on more punches in his fight against Canelo, but they were ruled as not power. They were
Right.
ruled as not power shots. So Canelo won. So that's kind of it's interesting to get some of those, watch some of those close fights that you don't really know, and then one person gets their hand raised.
Right.
What about Canelo and Triple G? Did anyone watch those?
Of course.
I just
Okay, no,
watched that
watch that.
again recently. Yeah,
Okay.
a couple days ago, and sent something to Lee about the high guard. We
Okay.
were talking about that. We all watch fights and then send them to each other and like analyze them. And Cam will be like, "Lee, you should try this," or I'll be like, "Cam, check this out."
I'll be trying to put Lee on the old school boxing.
Can't do it.
You don't like watching the old ones.
No.
Sometimes
I
you
feel
do, right?
I feel like if you send me something like a concept, then I'll do it. But like the whole fight, I don't think will transfer over good because we're in a new age of boxing. It's a new style. Like little things that work, I'll take and then add them into my style. Like I think a boxing is like like Batman has his belt, his gadget belt,
Utility belt.
utility belt,
Yeah.
and I just pick what I like and I add it to my belt.
Right.
And I don't like usually adding old stuff to it because like everybody's watching all new school boxers, so I try to like see what I can take to counter what people do.
Okay.
Like a lot of new amateurs throw like it's very like 1-2 they throw a lot of 1s and 2s,
Straight
like,
punches.
straight like burst, like boom boom, or they'll just like spam hooks. So, like,
Correct.
I like
A lot of people
It's-
dispense with the jab early in the
Amateur
round.
boxing is kind of interesting. There's not as much room sometimes for like the savvy stuff. It's kind of who goes. Sometimes, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll just be that guy went a lot harder.
Right.
He won.
Tag who tag.
He had
who
better
more.
conditioning. He was going all out.
Yeah.
Kind of won. I know that
Right.
sounds like a oversimplification.
It's very true though.
That is true. Unless you get someone that has like 40, 50 fights that understands it and studies it. Like I like fighting people that have a lot of experience. Like on paper, I don't have a lot of experience, so I get like matched with people with lower fights. But I like when I get put against somebody that has like over 20 fights, because then I know that they're gonna bite on certain things that a lesser fighter wouldn't.
How many fights you guys have?
11.
15.
Josh, how many do you have?
I only had 5 boxing fights
Okay.
and 5 MMA fights,
Okay.
but a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
These guys are actually really good when they fight someone who's better than them. Like when they spar pros all the time, they spar champions all the time. They always do better with those guys. Like the skill level brings out their skill level.
Okay, that's kind of to what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
That you like to go against someone who's got a little more skill to it.
It's
Right.
like
Because it turns into a chess match. You have to think before you do things and react based off what they're doing. Like we have gotten some good rounds in with some good people around Louisville.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it speaks volumes for you guys because we have pros that come seek them out or invite us to their gym. You know, multiple gyms with multiple pros that either they got someone going to the nationals or a big tournament, or they have a pro or two and they want to work with Lee and Cam. So it's pretty awesome. I don't think that's the norm. Like the gyms that I grew up going to, it wasn't. I don't remember that happened very much. Like maybe there was one standout amateur and pros would come spar him, but it didn't happen that much. So I think it's good. It points to how good they are and how quickly they progress, and also how cool they are, and the environment too. Like we try to keep a cool environment.
Now I'll try to stir up some shit if that's all right.
That's your job.
You guys are boxing specialists. You don't really do the jujitsu or anything, right?
I
Boxing
have.
special.
just
Okay,
nah.
but
I've done some
mostly boxing
jujitsu.
specialists. What do
Yeah.
you guys think of the MMA fighters when they come into boxing class?
Oh man.
Easy money.
Okay.
Easy money.
All you gotta do is pull their hook and throw whatever you want.
Right. So
I mean-
what I've noticed is just because it's me and Lee and a couple other guys that are like real serious in boxing, but for the predominantly most of the people that are at our gym are MMA fighters. A lot of
Okay,
the
yeah.
strikers.
Kickboxers, yeah.
And if you want to mention by name, I don't care. You
Oh
can
no,
do
we
it.
got some good people over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So
I'm sure.
it's nice to get rounds with them, but at the same time, the stuff they do is going to be far different than how we fight. Some of them don't really turn their punches over like boxers, but that's because they're also setting up for a kick or something like that, or they're not taking their head off the center line when I'm taking my head off the center line, so they're throwing punches like, man, why can't I hit him? It's like because you don't slip that far over, because if you do, you're gonna get kicked in your sport. It's just two totally
Kneed
different
in the head,
sports,
maybe.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
But I like that. I've trained at a bunch of gyms over across the country, and usually everybody's separate. Boxers are boxers, kickboxers, jiu-jitsu guys. But at Derby City, we keep it pretty open where everybody kind of cross trains and at least gives each other work and provides bodies for each other. Which I
Right.
think is cool.
I will mention one dude, Lucas. They know Lucas.
Yep.
He grew up
Doing
in
the karate,
karate,
stuff.
right?
He's friends
You know,
with
Luke,
Eric and Gabe, right?
Yep,
right.
He's one of the karate bros.
So it's nice when Lucas comes over and spars with us, because if I need to work on like taking away a jab, he's so fast because of his karate, and he has a really good jab with that
because of
front
his
hand.
bladed stance.
Yeah, and that front
I
hand.
can see that. Yeah.
So it's really nice to work with him because of that. So like when I go against Lucas, I'm specifically thinking about taking away his jab because he has a really good jab and it's super fast, and he doubles it up, triples it up, and he can do it on the move too. So, and he's in and out really fast because of that karate base
Yep.
stuff.
He wants to buy. He got his book. He's gonna try to take a fight.
Right. I
before
think
the
he
end of the
should.
year. Yeah. I mean, he's into it. He's been wearing his shoes and been running and doing all the boxing stuff. So
Yep. He's good.
yeah, he's good. We got to cut RJ. Shout out to RJ. He's having his first fight. He's a 15-year-old kid that's been training with us for only probably 8 months, but he got good pretty quick and he's dedicated. He's having his first fight here on this Saturday. So they're going to they got matched here on the All or Nothing card, Dorico and Deshaun's card, and then both their opponents pulled out, which happens to them every time. Like I don't know if it's because of who they are and their record, because it's not like anything crazy. It's not like they got 100 wins. They're 11 and 15.
Is it people from out of the area coming in and
Yeah, usually
kind of knowing that you guys maybe are local? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, if you look at Cam's record, he's 10-1 with
Yeah.
10-1, and you got 2 national champions on your kill list.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you've got a pretty good record.
It's decent.
Like,
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like this is someone who has 15 fights, 20 fights, 30 fights. It's like, what are you worried
Yeah.
about? Just it's amateur boxing. Get in there and fight.
yeah, like now, it like fighting Seth Duran, it's like okay, it's kind of like it's a step up in competition, but like the nerves of like fighting, it's just like this is just another guy, and then I'm gonna go to nationals.
Right.
I gotta just do what I gotta do.
Even if you go against someone who's real good and you lose,
I will speak on that.
Right?
You learn, yeah.
Is that
you
right?
learn.
Right. My one loss that I had was in Indianapolis, and I was fighting at 165 that time. Really didn't have no business fighting that heavy, but we couldn't get matched no other weight at the time. So I was like, well, last minute, screw it, I'll take it. And the guy, he'd won a national before, and he was really good. He was like, how tall do you think he was?
He was huge.
It was about 6'3".
He was super tall,
how tall are you?
5'7". So yeah, I'm not
You were
that tall.
hitting him with everything though, but he was just so much bigger.
Yeah, but the thing about that fight was I learned more from that fight than I learned from any other my other fights. To be honest with you, I knew it was like right then and there. I was like, all right, I don't run enough. I don't do this enough. I don't do that enough. So like right after that fight, I went on a small little tear.
I
Like,
got to get a new weight class.
well, it's not even that. I knew I needed to get smaller in weight, but I knew I needed to amp up my cardio, come to the gym, be at the gym on time, like jump ropes. I just knew I needed to work
So
harder.
that guy maybe was doing that type stuff, and that was the best weight class for him. He was kind of doing. You think he was?
He was
that?
a. I
You're
think
not going to fight him again because he's
no, we won't see each
larger
other.
weight class.
I don't even think he wants to fight at 165 because he said the weight cut killed him. He was
So he barely made it to 160.
he
so
was
that was
huge.
about the most extreme case you could get.
right.
Yeah.
Cam was like jumping up and hitting him with
It's kind
everything.
of a cool experience. I mean, you didn't get hurt probably.
No. It was a shout out to those guys because like even after the fight, the guy gave me the belt and was like, "That was a really good fight." Like, it was good sportsmanship. But after that, I was like pissed for like a day, and then I was like, you know what? I gotta remember like I need this for the experience if I want to go to the next level. So like that one loss helped me tremendously. Like you can ask Joe, I needed that. Like that day, I really needed that.
Yeah,
I think even like Floyd Mayweather had losses in the amateurs.
yeah.
Mm.
Some of them were robberies, but yeah. I mean, every fighting style always says like you either win or lose, or you either win or learn,
Sure.
and that's true. It's like you learn from your losses.
What about when you go pro though? Do you need to start really paying attention to that record?
Yeah.
That's something we haven't touched on.
Right.
Yeah, that's the business of pro boxing is insane.
It's a clean, transparent, fair business.
yeah, super.
Just sign with me.
Just do the best you can.
I
You'll
guess.
be treated fairly. No, it's insane. It's so much crazy like backroom deals and fake stuff and buying your opponents, and it's like
I've seen some stuff where I go to boxing events and there's like a matchup, main event sometimes,
yeah,
and I'm like, what in the hell did I just watch?
Yeah.
It was a pretty good guy, but like just beat the hell out of someone who looks like they don't even know how to box. Maybe.
right, and didn't have boxing shoes on as well.
Yeah. It looks like they're wearing basketball shorts or something.
Show up in New Balance.
right.
Yeah.
It's definitely insane. Like it's basically the norm to
And that's been that way for a while. It's an
Yeah.
established industry.
yeah. It's like part of the thing. It's like you don't-
Cans are a part
Mhm.
of the jargon.
Yeah, and it makes sense. You build your experience on guys who aren't that good, and you get used to like the small gloves, no shirt, more rounds.
Sure.
But then eventually, if you knock out 10 bums or whatever,
You got to fight
then
somebody.
you're gonna fight someone good, and then you're the underdog, and you're not ready. So
Loma lost his second pro fight.
He did.
Yeah.
He-
So he
was it
was
the one
an
who's got
Olympic
low
gold
blowed?
medalist. What's that?
Is the one who was getting low blowed.
Maybe, but it
yeah.
was a real legit fighter. So if you're an Olympic gold medalist, Rigondeaux, his first opponents were difficult.
Right.
If you're, Keyshawn Davis, maybe I think his first opponents are bums. I don't think.
I'm sure they pick them, and a lot of times
Maybe they are kind of. Maybe he's not quite in the caliber of Loma. I don't know.
or like when we see Keyshawn, he's probably had right. He's already at
He's already 13-0.
right.
Or
So
something. Yeah.
his actual those are the first fights we're seeing him at.
Sure.
But his actual first fights might be in Mexico or Canada or Germany
It's crazy.
or wherever, and then they buy their opponents. Not that they have to go down, but they pick the ones that are going to go down.
You guys both want to be pro boxers?
Yeah.
I'm in the air still. Truly, I really am. We have this conversation all the time.
You're what?
I'm in the air about it. Some days I'm like, yeah, I can do this, but then I got other stuff I got to think about too. I got a family, so I got a lot on my plate. So we'll see what happens in the next few years or so. And I'm already 30, so
You're old.
I'm getting there.
But yeah, Lee's planning to go pro. But Lee's also in school
20.
to be an engineer.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like
okay.
he's doing everything right because the pro boxing career is a tiny little window,
Yeah.
and it's hard to slide through the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like I think it's awesome, and I'm definitely here for you and with you the whole time. But it's good to have something to fall back on. It's good to have.
Engineering's not a bad backup.
It was kind of like hand in hand because I always knew I wanted to do engineering and do something with like cybersecurity or like just coding in general because that's just like what I like to do, what I'm interested in. But then I found out like on top of like I can make upwards like 300K if I could get real good. Also, I can work from home. So like
That does sound
those,
cool.
Yeah.
I work
those
from home,
coming
and that is a
hand in hand, and then
advantage.
be like, in my off time, I can just go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like,
Working from home allows you to train.
mhm.
Yeah.
So like, even like while I'm in school, like I don't necessarily have to go to class. Like when we're going to nationals, I can do all my like coding work with like GitHub and stuff, and just take my work, put it in my computer, do it within my computer, and then just like from the back of my computer, send it to my teacher.
Yeah.
Uh,
And pro
easy.
boxing, training to be a pro boxer. It's only if you're doing it right, it's only 3 or 4 hours a day.
Yep.
So you still
Okay. Yeah.
It's like there's, you do an hour and a half in the morning and a couple hours at night. give or take a little bit here and there, and there's some traveling. But I mean, I'm super into studying the English boxers, like present and past, because in boxing in England, it's like so much a part of their culture, right? They have like it's just part of their culture, the business of it, how they break it down, the amateur system, everything is part of their culture.
It's very interesting. You know, watching Tyson Fury's family and his cousins.
Yeah, well, they're interesting.
Yeah. That all that stuff's crazy, right?
Yeah.
You watch his who is it? Gortland. Wait. Bartley Gorman is his grandfather on his mom's side. So his dad was a pro boxer, but his grandfather on his mom's side is like the greatest bare knuckle boxer ever or something.
Right.
Yeah. Have you guys seen this?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Tyson Fury's he's got documentaries out there you can watch.
That's
Up
cool.
until he died, anyone who came and challenged him, he had to fight him.
Yeah.
Supposedly. And you watch him and it's just a real deliberate, like he has a pretty strong looking jab. It does look like he has a strong jab, but that's kind of all he does.
Right.
Just
and it's like, who's he fighting?
Yeah, just
You know
drunk people,
drunk
like,
uncles and
yeah,
cousins,
yeah.
and someone who's just like, I'll fight you. And I've watched some of those fights where they meet just on a road in the middle of nowhere.
Yep, that's what it is.
Strapped down.
The traveler stuff.
Yeah, the traveler stuff. It's interesting.
Well, guys, I appreciate you coming on the show. Before we start the process of wrapping things up, I don't know, do you have any, I don't know, about your amateur boxers, so sponsors or anybody you need to mention or promote? You get the Derby City boxing
Derby City,
Instagram
Coach
page.
Ben, Joe, Chewy, everybody there, and then everybody at the gym we train with. Cole, King, Trevor, RJ,
King.
Jaquise, King.
Don't have no sponsors, but
These guys
don't wanna
need
sponsor
sponsors.
somebody.
Yeah,
You're open to
Need
being
sponsors,
sponsored.
yeah.
We can talk about that. Would you guys, what if someone's like, hey, will you guys sponsor for erectile dysfunction drug?
Yeah.
Would you be
Yeah,
like,
What's
hey,
the
I
pay? Yeah, what's the pay? Who cares? They're
yeah.
paying something. Who cares?
Okay.
Just get something on my shorts, huh?
Yeah.
Facts. Preferably anything athletic recovery wise.
Yeah.
Like,
Electrolytes, protein,
um,
gear,
what's that ice therapy stuff?
Cryotherapy.
Cryotherapy.
I haven't done that before. You guys done that?
No.
I want to. It look cool.
Yeah, I've done ice bath a bunch and cryo gun, but I've never been in like the little room where they freeze you.
My LB just started getting like sponsorships because he plays football. He's a running back for U of L.
Oh yeah.
So like,
Who's this?
Sean Boykins Jr. Yeah, should be starting soon. He just played this
Starting running back, maybe Louisville at some point. Wow.
Mhm. But
And where did he play high school football?
he's from Radcliffe, so like it's kind of crazy because my LB knows Sparrow, so like we kind of like got like that little connection right there. So like
That's cool.
he be putting me onto like his personal trainers, like where does he go to train, like where does he go to recover and stuff. Sometimes I get to go to a U of L facility.
Oh, okay.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Sparrow, Coach Sparrow.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
Price,
think I've
son,
heard of
Price.
Sparrow. I have heard of Sparrow boxing. I think.
Yeah,
So
they're
I
out
have
in
heard the
Radcliffe.
name.
It's a cool.
And,
gym.
yeah, Coach Abdullah and them. They go out there and spar with them.
Okay, yeah.
I've heard that.
Sparrow, man,
Sparrow's good.
He's awesome. This son,
Yeah.
crazy good.
Price is super good. Cool kid. That's a cool gym too.
Good stuff. Well, Cam, Josh, Lee, guys, thank you very much for coming on. I
Yeah,
appreciate
Thank you.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
I want to say thanks to everyone for tuning in. Of course, we will have another episode of the Kelly Patrick Show out soon. Thank you.